Hi everyone, it's Megan from Hudson Valley Physical Therapy. So in addition to being a pelvic health therapist, I've also been a yoga teacher for several years, so I'm going to take you through two of my favorite hip opening poses. Tightness of the hip flexors, the external rotators, and the internal rotators is something that I see a lot in my patients who come in who are experiencing things like constipation and also pelvic pain. Opening up the hips can really help manage these conditions. So all you'll need for these poses are your mat, a wall nearby, and then maybe a block. So I'm going to turn around here so I'm sitting up against the wall, my back's against the wall and knees are bent. I'll start with my left leg. So I'm going to take my left ankle, cross it over my right knee. My left foot is flexed, so toes are up toward the ceiling. I'll place my hands down and I'm going to slide my hips back toward the wall. Now if this is too intense of a stretch for me, I can make this less intense by moving the right leg out in front of me. If I need a little bit more intensity, I'm going to reset, and I'll take my right foot and I'm going to bend it more, so bringing it closer to my body. I'll take my left ankle, then cross it over my right knee, place my hands down, pick my hips up, and then slide back toward the wall. And sit up tall here. So I can stay here for 5 to 10 breaths and just really let gravity do the work, kind of pulling this left knee down a little bit and opening up the left hip. So the next pose I'll show you is a hip flexor stretch using the wall, and I'll warn you that it gets pretty intense fast. So you'll start off in a kneeling position. It might be helpful to have a block nearby. Feet against the wall, hands and knees, and you're going to take your left leg, you're going to bring your left knee back, and your shin will be straight up and down against the wall. So now move into this slowly. If you're feeling a stretch in the left hip here, just stay here and hang out for a while. To move further into this pose, you're going to take the right leg, you're going to place your right knee in a lunge position. If I'm feeling a big stretch here, I can just stay here and enjoy the left hip flexor stretch without even going deeper. If I want more intensity in this pose, I can take the block, bring myself a little bit further upright, spine is nice and long. My front knee is at a 90-degree bend, knee right over the ankle. To move further into this pose, I can bring my hands to the top of my knee, bring my torso more upright, and the closer I'm going to move my body back toward the wall, the more intensity I'm going to get in this hip flexor stretch. Stay here for 5 to 10 breaths, and then switch sides. To move out of this, you're going to bring your hands down first. I'll move the block out of the way, and then I bring my right knee down to the mat. I'm going to take my left knee, slide it forward, and then I can switch sides and reset.